For many, the 2024 NFL Draft really started at pick 2. As soon as Chicago secured the first overall pick, it was a foregone conclusion that they were going Caleb Williams. With the second pick, however, the Commanders had two choices, Jayden Daniels or Drake May. We won't really know if they made the right decision until way in the future, but for now, they have to be extremely excited from what they've seen of Daniels so far. The biggest issues that people had with Daniels was his high pressure to sack ratio, his skinny frame, and his inconsistent deep ball. Now, I don't really agree with all those. Here's a play that shows one of the reasons why. Look at this beautiful deep ball he throws to Terry McLaurin. He was doing this all the time at LSU. It's great to see that carry over into the NFL, and I never really understood that knock against him. Right after that deep pass, he caps off the drive by scoring on a QB keeper. This is part of the reason I was so high on Daniels. He can get it done with his big arm or with his legs. The slender frame thing is a bit of a concern. Daniels is not afraid to put his body on the line to get a few extra yards, but it does result in some scary looking hits. The solution is obviously not for him to run less. He is so dangerous as a scrambler and such a big part of his game. But I think he does need to take the smart play, maybe go down a bit earlier, sacrifice the 1 or 2 yards just to make sure that his body doesn't get blown up. The most encouraging step forward that Daniels took this game was with his passing. In his first 2 weeks, I thought he was a little bit too passive. I really wanted to see him attack the corners, attack the middle of the field, go for those intermediate deep throws. In this game, he did not disappoint. He was patient in the pocket, waiting for plays to develop, and he was able to identify the open man. If you notice this game, most of Daniels' throws are to wide open wide receivers. Now, this may indicate more of a defensive breakdown on Cincy, and that may be the case, but I think a large part of it also has to do with Daniels' ability to diagnose what the defense is throwing at him. One thing that I did notice is that on a lot of his dropbacks, Daniels had a lot of time in the pocket. Since he wasn't able to generate any real pressure, and the one time they did, Daniels went down almost immediately. It would have been nice to see him throw the ball a little quicker on some of these dropbacks. Every fraction of a second counts in the NFL, and the windows he was seeing in this game won't be the ones he sees in the future. You still do have to give him credit for hitting these windows though. He converted so many third and mediums, fourth downs to keep drives going and allow his offense to continue to put points on the board. This, of course, is the play I'm going to end off with, and this just speaks to Daniels' natural ability. Not many quarterbacks in the league can do this, and this is why I think he's going to end up as one of the best in the league. And that's the 2-minute drill.